Hello, my beautiful, wonderful collective. Welcome to your pick a card reading for the month of December. So this is going to be a reading about the predictions for the month of December. And we're going to have 3 piles. The first pile, or group 1, is sound healing. Group number 2, or pile number 2, is chanting. And group number 3, or pile number 3, will be soak in a bath. I want you to take a moment to look over the 3 cards. Whichever card calls to you, that is your group. That is the group that is going to have messages for you. Okay? So take a moment, pause the video if you have to, and I will be back with pile number 1. Okay, group number 1. You chose this card here, which says sound healing. So I'm going to read you guys the message that they have for sound healing. It says specific sound frequencies like the love frequency of 5 to 8 hertz offer unique healing energies because of the way they resonate with our cells and the water in our bodies. Sound healing often involves a mix of crystal bowls, didgeridoos, gongs, tuning forks, and other sacred instruments to create a vibrational frequency that brings on a deeply meditative and dreamlike state, often resulting in visions, memories, and bodily sensations that illuminate areas of life that need attention. Seek out a sound journey based on a specific mood, frequency, chakra, or environment. With more and more options out there, you'll find something that's just right for you. Either download a sound healing recording to listen to in your home, or find out if there is a local yoga studio or healing center where you can experience one with a trained specialist. Be sure to journal about the emotions and memories that come up for you during your session. The mantra for this card is, I receive healing energy with grace and ease. Okay, so that is your self-care card for the month of December. We're going to get started with some signs and synchronicities. Spirit, what signs and synchronicities would you like for my group 1 collective to be aware of in the month of December? What special messages do you have for my group 1s? Sunshine. Okay, so immediately with this card, I got being outside. Now, I know that the month of December is not ideal for outdoor activities. But keep in mind, there is a lot of healing that comes from the light of the sun or sunshine. And that is the immediate message that I channeled when I got that card. Hummingbird. Okay, so for me, hummingbirds are harbingers of love. They represent love. And when we see a hummingbird, it is a sign or a symbol that love could be entering our life soon, or we're just in a very loving space in our life at that time. Spirit, what other signs and synchronicities do you have for my group 1s? Fancy. I just heard someone fancies you. That's what came out when that card came out. So with this sunshine card, this hummingbird, and this fancy card, you could literally be like the light of someone's life. You could bring them a deep, immense sense of joy and fulfillment in the month of December. Somebody is going to be very happy to be in your presence. Ask me out. For some of you all, this is someone that you're not even in a relationship with. So this could be somebody that you either want to ask you out or they want you to ask them out. Take it as it resonates. Okay, next is my Divine Guidance Oracle deck. Spirit, what divine guidance do you have for my Group 1 collective for the month of December? Go with the flow. Okay. So some of you all could be anxious about something, feeling the need to kind of push something along. And Spirit is saying things are moving exactly at the pace that they're supposed to move at. Okay? So don't get worried and don't try to control the situation. Surrender to the divine and surrender to your intuition. Dharma. Ooh. So for the month of... I'm going to pull this into focus. I don't know if you can see it on the other side of the table or not. I just know that normally I end up filling up my whole workstation with cards. So I start from the left and I work my way to the right. So I just want to make sure that you see this card before I put it back over here with the other cards. Dharma. Dharma is what you got for the month of December, Group 1. Dharma is about good karma, okay? Karma is something that is not necessarily positive in most cases. It is the cause and effect of our deeds. And sometimes if we've done bad deeds, then we you get what I'm saying? You plant bad seeds, you grow bad crops. With this, Dharma is the opposite. It is good karma. This is you literally having planted seeds in other people and in your own life that are getting ready to take fruit, bear fruit, nourishing, fulfilling fruit for the month of you in December. And that's a wonderful omen. It's okay to cry. I just saw happy tears, y'all. I definitely did. I just saw happy tears. That's what I saw. Now, some of you all could be going through a difficult situation in the month of December that may make you want to cry, and you might want to resist that feeling. Spirit is telling you, let it out. Do not hold it in. Okay? But I'm honestly seeing happy tears. That is what I see in my third eye with this It's Okay to Cry card. You've worked really hard for something. And you are entitled to this overwhelming sense of emotion and happiness and joy. You are entitled to it. And it does not make you look silly to express that with your tears, because your victory is just as significant as your struggle. Ghosted. Okay, so in the month of December, there's some situation you're getting ready to completely turn your back on. You're not going to be focused on this thing at all whatsoever in the month of December. All right. Let's see what energy we have for my Group 1s in the month of December. Spirit, what do you have for Group 1? Clarity. That one just fell right out. Like, me, I'm the card. I don't know if you guys can see it. Clarity. Truth, intentions, honesty. So you guys are going to be getting clear about something in the month of December. Hoping. I'm going to push this. I got a lot of decks here just waiting to be touched. And I need them to be out of my way. So you got hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. I feel like this manifesting card is very significant, especially since this Dharma card came out. Okay, there is something that you guys are that you have been manifesting, and I feel like it is going to finally arrive here with this Dharma card in the month of December. Foundation. Okay, so you guys are going to be building a brand new foundation for your family. I'm hearing mostly this is about your family. So if some of you have kids, you're accomplishing something that you feel like is going to create stability for your family in the month of December. Divine Feminine. Now, the thing about the Divine Feminine is she receives. She's a nurturer, yes, but she's also receptive in nature. And I feel like you guys are really going to be receiving some kind of blessing in the month of December. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Yeah, I feel like there is something that has tested you in the past. What is coming toward you is getting ready to make you feel more whole. Past life. Deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Okay, this is what I'm getting, guys. This is honest to God, what I'm channeling here. This is about a past, this is about a karmic cycle that has followed you from a past life into this one, and you're breaking it. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that you are breaking a karmic cycle. With these two cards coming out side by side like this, Spirit just has me seeing them with a message all of their own in my third eye. You guys are breaking something. You have finally learned some lesson, and it's getting ready to start you on a brand new cycle. In this brand new cycle, you are going to be receiving your Dharma. Okay. I'm going to put this deck down now. Okay, spirits. Let's do some tarot. Let's see what the tarot has for my group 1. We're going to clarify some things here. Spirit, what is this Dharma that my group 1 can expect? Tell us about the Dharma that they'll be receiving in the month of December. Okay, this is something that you've been very worried about. Very, very worried about. Right, that's what I'm trying to say. There is something that you're going to receive that is going to relieve all of this anxiety and stress that you have. There's something that you want or something that you need, and this Dharma is going to come in and resolve this problem for you. What else do you have for the month of December? 2 of Wands. This is this Dharma. This Dharma that's coming in is going to be an opportunity for you to forge a new path. I'm also hearing the fated life versus the destiny life. There is a life that there is a reality, should I say. There is a reality that has been afforded to you based on your circumstances and things that you have no control over, right? And then there is a reality that is based on the seeds that you plant and your disposition that you have in life that help guide you when you make the decisions that you make that change and shape your reality. With the Two of Wands here over this Dharma card, to me, what I am seeing is you shifting from the fated life to your destiny life because you have done the work. You have planted the seeds. You have created a new destiny for yourself. And so on this new path that you're getting ready to journey down, there is a different destination ahead. And in that destination, at that destination, when you finally meet your mark, there is Dharma waiting for you. On this road, you will be picking up little gifts and little gumdrops the Spirit is going to lay for you down the road that is going to make your travel easy. Okay. It's okay to cry. Why is that here, Spirit? What is going to provoke tears? What did I tell y'all? It's okay to cry. What is getting ready to provoke all of this emotion for you, Group 1, is good luck and fortune here with the Wheel of Fortune. That is what's coming for you. Overwhelming happiness to the point where you're not going to be able to contain yourself or your emotions. Okay, Spirit, what clarity? Why did clarity come out? What clarity will they be receiving in the month of December, the sun? You guys got a lot of happiness coming. December is getting ready to be your happiest month. And the crazy part about it is you had to wait till the end of the damn year to meet your happiest month. Not saying that all the other months weren't great, but December is about to be damn good. I see so much good here. Your clarity is about your happiness. More clarity, more on clarity, Spirit. Why is that here? The Knight of Pentacles. You're getting ready to find out why something took so long. The Knight is the slowest moving knight of the deck, but he is also the most loyal. He is the most reliable. You send the Knight of Wands out on a mission, and if it takes him 20 fucking years to do it, he's going to do it. It doesn't matter. He's going to get it done. And you're getting ready to understand why it took so long. You're going to reflect on the fact that it took so long that you started to lose faith, when in reality, your happiest timeline was abound. But something is getting ready to become crystal clear to you as to why it took so long. Greatness does not happen overnight. Okay? Divine Feminine. Why is Divine Feminine here? What will my Group 1s be receiving? Peace. 6 of Swords upright. Peace. Moving on. So some of you all could literally be moving, but there is going to be a sense of moving on. You see this man? He is in a boat. He is moving from turbulent waters to a calm sea ahead, right? And the sun, he is going towards the horizon, going towards the sun. And as we've already announced, the sun represents happiness. So for you, what's getting ready to happen is you're getting ready to move into a space of peace. For some of you all, you are literally going to move. You could hate where you live, or there could be a lot of crime where you live, or there could be a lot of problems with the building or the neighbors that you live around. Maybe you don't like the school district. You don't feel like it's giving what needs to be given to your children. I don't know. But there is something about literally shifting your energy into a peaceful energy. And for some of you all, that is literally about picking up what you can, all what belongings you have, getting in this boat and literally going off into the sea, into calmer waters. Spirit, tell me about this past life cycle that's being broken here. The King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands, Spirit. The Six of Pentacles. All right, some of y'all, this is what I'm hearing. This is you all having to rely on generosity from other people, to being generous, having the means to be generous. There were things about yourself here with the moon that you were not ready to confront, but you've done the work, because this is about the cycle that's being broken. When you couldn't confront yourself, it was almost like you couldn't confront your new destiny. And at the point at which you did the work, you went within, you know what I'm saying? You really tapped into a different timeline. One more for past life. King of Swords. This is about justice. This is what you deserve here. That is what the King of Swords represents. Truth, honesty, direct communication, and justice. Some of you all could be Libras or dealing with a Libra. That could have something to do with your new timeline. In this new timeline, there could be a Libra. Spirit, what don't my group ones see coming for the month of December? Three of Pentacles. Some kind of teamwork. Some kind of collaboration. Okay. Okay. The Page of Swords came out for what you don't see coming. There could be somebody that's very curious about you, that has been watching you. I don't know. Some of you all could be like content creators. I don't know. But there's somebody that's been watching you, and they want to collaborate with you here with the Three of Pentacles. What else do you have for my group ones? The Temperance. Okay. So the Temperance is one of my soulmate cards. Okay. It's about the balancing out of energy as well. But this is like a past life lover card for me. This is a soulmate card. For some of you, the collaboration that is getting ready to take place has to do with love. There is somebody who's been watching you, admiring you, and want to collaborate with you in the sense of romantic partnership. And you all don't see this coming. So if you guys are already in a relationship, this could quite literally be someone wanting to propose to you or take your relationship to the next level. Some of you all could be moving in with your significant other. You know, I don't know, making bigger plans for the future, solidifying the relationship. If you guys weren't exclusively in a relationship before and the boundaries of the relationship were undefined, things could be becoming more official in the month of December here with this person. What else don't they see coming, Spirit? The Strength card. Why the Strength card, Spirit? What don't they see coming? The Nine of Cups. Okay. There's a wish fulfillment that's coming, guys. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. So there is something coming, a wish fulfillment that's coming, and that you are going to endure. I'm telling you, there's something that was coming that you lost faith in, and you had to be strong and wait for it, but you started losing faith. Spirit is saying here with the Strength card to the Nine of Cups that, you ever heard that song, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like an eagle and soar. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and never faint. The whole point of that song is that you have what it takes to make it. You may feel like you don't have what it takes to make it, but at the point where you have nothing left to give, no more time to wait. You know what I'm saying? Where you have completely reached the point of exhaustion. Spirit will be there. You will never make it to that point of collapse. You just won't. I don't know if you've ever like ran a long race or something and you're thinking to yourself, I don't see the finish line. I don't see the finish line. I don't see the finish line. I'm going to fall out before I see the finish line. And you keep going. You have faith and you catch your second wind. And then right when you see that finish line, you realize I can make it to that finish line. It's something like that. I don't know how to really say what I'm trying to say, but you're going to endure. For some of you, you don't think that you're going to endure, but you are. You're going to endure. You're going to make it to the finish line. And right when you think that you have to give up, it won't matter because you will have made it. If you do fall, if you do hit exhaustion, Spirit is going to be there to catch you. When I was like in high school, the mall was a popular thing. I'm an 80s baby. I would go to the mall all the time. I can't even tell you how many hours I've spent at the mall with my friends or by myself, okay? And there was this really popular painting at that time of a man walking on a beach where you see two sets of footprints. And then at one point, you only see one set of footprints. And it's the dialogue behind that painting is, Lord, you said you were right there with me, but I'm looking at these footprints and you left me at some point because there's only one set of footprints in the sand. And then you see in the distance that there is a man holding the man, carrying him the rest of the way. And that's why there's only one set of footprints left. Because at the point at which that man couldn't walk anymore, he reached exhaustion and he couldn't go any further. God was there to catch him and carry him and take him the rest of the way. And that's what I'm seeing here. All right. Oh, let's do some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have? Okay, you got the King of Cups. Keep your emotions in check. That's what I'm hearing. Keep your emotions in check. So like if you start feeling anxious or whatever, don't make decisions based on fear. Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. One more for advice, Spirit. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so good news is coming. A new opportunity is going to be offered to you. Just as long as you keep your emotions in check, you stay inspired and motivated, and you keep going forward, and you do the work that is necessary. Whatever comes at you, whatever problems arise, tackle them. Do not procrastinate. Do not run. Do not get intimidated. You have a huge, loving, and omnipotent force behind you. You have a spirit team that is fierce, and they don't play about you. So you shouldn't play about you. Okay? All right, we're going to close this reading out now with a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Oh, Spirit, what ending message would you like to leave my collective with? Also, please, guys, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It does help me tremendously. If you would like a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy shop should be found in the description below. To the sea. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to bring it up a little closer, hopefully, you know, to the sea. And the number 7. All right. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. That's interesting because you did get the go with the flow card here in the very beginning. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. I'm being called to read you all the prosperity message on here as well. I don't know what it says, but we're about to find out. Okay? Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents and abilities, and most important, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. Okay, group 1, that was your reading for the month of December. I hope that helped. I hope it gave you a lot of clarity, a lot of guidance, and I will see you guys on the next one. We're going to move on to group 2 now. Okay, so this is for my group 2. If you chose group 2, this is your group. So this is chanting. So I'm going to read you guys the message for this card before we get started on the rest of the reading for what's coming towards you in the month of December. Interesting. Okay, so it says, if you're new to chanting, you can start with learning to tone. And the sound for each chakra. At first, practice chanting on your own to gain a level of comfort. I know I took a big pause right there, so I am going to repeat that. If you're new to chanting, you can start with learning to tone and the sound for each chakra. At first, practice chanting on your own to gain a level of comfort. So for the crown chakra, it's Om. The third eye chakra is Om, which is the same sound. The throat chakra is Hum. The heart chakra is Yum. The solar plexus chakra is Rum. The sacral chakra is Vam. And the root chakra is Lam. So I'm going to try to put this in focus so that you guys can see it. Pause it, screenshot it, whatever. So when you're doing your meditations, it'll be readily available to you. Okay. All right. And then it says, experiment with different tones, noticing which ones come easily or feel challenging. Free yourself from worrying about how you sound. Allow your unique voice to resonate and express itself. When you're ready to go deeper and experience the sensation of chanting in a group, look for local singing, chanting, or kirtan events. Most yoga studios will include chanting as part of the practice, typically at the beginning or end of class. You can also pioneer the effort within your community and gather some loved ones who are willing to chant with you. This activity is especially fun to try in an enclosed space that has a loud echo or outside surrounded by beautiful nature. The mantra for this card is, my voice is heard. Okay, so we're going to get your reading started. This is going to be what you can expect for the month of December. I also just heard peace. With this chanting card, I'm seeing peace for you guys. Oh, wow. The number 1 popped out. Unity, new beginnings, independence, and the potential for creation. The number 1 also represents divine consciousness. And just as I was saying, that divine protection popped out. So, I'm seeing you being divinely covered. I'm seeing you, honestly, I'm seeing some of you like going through some kind of ascension process where you guys are tapping in and reaching higher states of consciousness while awake, while in your dream state, while during meditation, and the divine really walking with some of you all. I'm seeing heightened abilities in the month of December. One more sign of synchronicity for my bound. And then when bound popped out, I saw you and your higher self intertwined with each other. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. So group 2, you guys are going to be definitely reaching a new state in your spiritual growth. A new state of being. Take your time. Okay, so there's something that you guys could be working on in the month of December that is going to require you to be patient with yourself. Move on. Okay, so there could be something that you've been holding on to that you're finally going to let go of in the month of December. Some of you all could literally be moving on to like a new phase. Like some of you all could be literally moving. Some of you all could be leaving a job for a better position. Some of you all could be leaving a relationship. Some of you all could be leaving singlehood to be in a relationship. Or, yeah, I don't know. There could be somebody in your life that you're getting ready to have to let go of. Like say you got a child that's going off to college or something like that, and you're going to witness them moving on, which because you're so close or have been so close to this person, when they move on, you're forced to move on as well. One more for the Divine Guidance Oracle deck, Spirit. What do you have for my group 2s? Gifts. Oh, well, clearly this is the month of December. It's Christmas. So some of you all, but I actually just heard very extravagant gifts. Some of you all could be either saving up to make a big purchase for someone else, like a child or a parent. But some of you all are getting ready to receive very nice gifts in the month of December. Okay. Overall energy for the month is December. Spirit, what do you have for my group twos? Ooh. That just came out. Obsession. Okay, so I just heard that something is going to be your new obsession in the month of December. Take that as it resonates. Some of you all could end up finding a new show or something, a new food, a new person, I don't know, a new song, I don't know, a new artist. But something is getting ready to become your new obsession in the month of December. Abandoned. Yeah, there's something that you're going to either walk away from or that's going to walk away from you. Beginnings. So some of you all are getting ready to have a brand new beginning with someone or something. This, for some of you all, this is you guys trying something again. So maybe you started a business a few years ago. You ended up having to leave that business. You didn't think too much of it. And now you're thinking to yourself, you want to try again and start over and take this business in a new direction now that you've had time to reflect. But this is some start over energy that I'm getting here. Some of you could be starting something for the very first time, but I'm getting start over energy here. Pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. That you guys are going to be very proud of something. You're going to want to tell people about this thing that you're proud of in the month of December. Family. Family could be heavily important to you in the month of December. It is going to be the holiday season. So I could easily see you guys overly, well, not overly, but you know what I mean. Definitely spending a lot of time with family here. Some of you all could be conceiving. That's a message I just got. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, take the necessary precautions. Some of you all are going to be conceiving in the month of December. Yeah. And others of you, I just see you spending time with younger people. Could be your children. Could be like little cousins or something like that. I don't know. And foundation. Some of you all are getting ready to be feeling more established in the month of December. There's something that you've been working on, and in the month of December, you're going to finally feel established in that thing, or whatever kind of stability that thing was that you were hoping it's going to bring. You're going to feel that now. I don't see much on love here. I'm going to pull from my life and career oracle deck. See if something comes out for you guys. Short term. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries. You'll find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So some of you all could be taking up like one of those holiday season type jobs in the month of December. I'll give you an example. Every year, I used to do a TurboTax contract where I was a customer service representative, where I work from home and I take calls from home and I assist people navigating the TurboTax website. That's something that I normally do every year. I was going to do it this year, but I got a lot going on and I don't know what my immediate foreseeable future is getting ready to look like, because things are changing so drastically for me at the moment. But yeah, that's an example. Some of you all could be doing like one of those holiday season or tax season type jobs. For others of you, you're picking up, you're trying to make money from a hobby or something like that. I see that too. So that could be something to consider for the month of December. All right, Spirit, we're going to jump in with the tarot now. Why is divine protection here for my group 2s? Spirit, why is divine protection here for the month of December? 2 of Wands. There's going to be 2 paths that you're going to be faced with. Now, for some of you all, this is about either staying on the path that you're on or choosing to go in a new direction here with this beginnings card, this new direction, start over, try again energy. Some of you all could be choosing between the path you're on and the path that you're thinking about taking. For others of you, you will literally have 2 new options in front of you and you will have to decide which path will be the best path for you, that's in alignment with your highest and best good. This is coming to you through divine protection. So for some of you, the situation that you are currently in is not ideal. Maybe it's not horrible, but it's not ideal. And Spirit wants to remove you from this situation because it's something that you don't want anymore. So if this is a job that you hate and that you're sick of, then Spirit is getting ready to give you options that are more in alignment with your highest and best timeline. If this is about a living situation, then you're getting ready to have an option to move somewhere where the neighborhood is either safer or has better school districts or has more public transportation or whatever it is that you feel like you desire that your current situation does not offer. You're getting ready to have an option that offers the things that you desire. Obsession. What's this? Ooh. Okay, so you guys, there's some kind of success that you guys are getting ready to have. And it's like once you obtain this success, it's going to be all you can think about. Like, let's say you get a new car. You get this new car, right? And this is like your dream car. And so you go out and you buy the fuzzy little thing to put on the steering wheel, and you buy these cute little seat covers, and you get the cute little floor mats, and you got things to hang from the rear view mirror, and every weekend you're taking the car to the car wash, you putting rims on the car, you putting sounds on the car. There's something, I'm just using this car as an example, right? I'm not necessarily saying that this is a car for you, but some of you all, it is, because the imagery that I'm seeing for the car right now, very vivid. For others of you, this is something else, something that you're going to be successful. You're getting ready to receive some kind of success. You're getting ready to obtain something that you really, really wanted. And when you get it, that's all you're going to be able to think about. That's all you're going to be able to think about. If this is your, I don't know, your new job, you've got little trinkets for your desk. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's something that you're going to be successful at, and you're going to be obsessed with it. It's going to be your main priority. You're going to invest time, money, passion, effort, all of that into this thing. What else can you tell me about this obsession, Spirit? The Death card. When this thing comes in, it's going to literally close a chapter in your life. That's going to be one of the reasons why you're going to be so obsessed with it, is because it's getting ready to mark the beginning of your new era, your new life. Your old life is over. Your new life begins now. And so you're just really excited about this brand new beginning and deciding exactly, orchestrating how you want your next 10-year cycle to look. This thing that's coming in, it's getting ready to mark the beginning of a new 9-year or 10-year cycle for you. What's abandoned? Why is abandoned here, Spirit? Oh, the Queen of Wands. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the way it came out and it flipped out into my hand, I wasn't actually initially trying to put it in front of the camera. It flipped out that way where I was just holding it. So to you all, it looks upright, but to me, it looks reversed. So I'm getting both reverse and upright energy off of this card. What I'm seeing here is that you're deciding that, I think this is going back to that Two of Wands that you all got, where it's like we're choosing a different path, and you're deciding that one path is not prosperous for you. However, another path is. And so the choice is very easy here. It's not hard to walk away from this other thing. This brand new beginning. The King of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Look, the King of Pentacles. So once again, it's talking about this new beginning, this new path, this new direction that you're going in, and how prosperous it's going to be. It's also going to put you in a position of power. You're getting ready to be able to execute a certain level of power that you've never been able to execute before in your life. You're getting ready to have a level of authority over your life that you've never had before. Why is pride here? I heard it once again, you just being very proud of your accomplishments. And then the King of Wands came out. The King of Wands represents fire signs. And then we've got this tiger here. Now, I know the tiger is not a lion, but I'm getting heavy fire sign energy. Some of you all could be Leos. Okay, but I'm just seeing you stepping into this leadership role, right? like let's go back to the car analogy. No, you're not a leader at your job, but you got a brand new car that's all yours, and you get to decide exactly how you're going to handle this new piece of property. You are the leader. Maybe you're not leading anyone, but you are the creator of your destiny. You get to decide. Like, let's say before you were borrowing your mom's car, right? Or let's say that you had a car that was a lemon and you weren't that proud of it, right? Now you've got some kind of possession that you're proud of. You want to flaunt it. You want to take care of it. And you're going to be highly motivated to make the best out of this already really good situation. Why is family here, Spirit? Oh, I just heard creating family stability as well. So like maybe say with this car, you've got kids. You and your kids have been on the bus. It's December. That's not fun. You know what I'm saying? So this is creating more freedom for not just you, but also your family. But Spirit, why is family here? Oh, the Three of Swords. Once again, this is coming out upright for you all based on the view that I pulled the card out at, and reversed for me. When the Three of Swords comes out reversed, it is about healing, right? So there could have been some kind of situation that caused you great heartache and pain with a family member, or just within your family dynamic. Like I said, if you and your kids have been on the bus, it's December. That's not fun. That's not something that we get up in the morning and say, I can't wait to hike through the snow with this stroller. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you all, it could be a little bit deeper than that. Some of you all could be getting a place after not having nowhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? With your family. Or there could have been a difficult situation between you and a family member that's getting resolved in the month of December. Why is foundation here, Spirit? Okay, so we got the Magician. The Magician is about manifestation. And it's about having all the tools that are necessary. So in the month of December, whatever it is that you have been wanting to realize, you're going to find yourself with everything that you could possibly need to make that thing a reality, that dream come true. What don't they see coming in the month of December, Spirit? What do you have for them? For my group 2s, the Four of Pentacles, something that you want to hold on to. Some of you all could also be budgeting in the month of December, saving money. Six of Pentacles, receiving gifts. This is the second time you got this gift energy here. Can you see? Okay, let me bring it over because you can't really see. All right, so the Six of Pentacles, when it's upright, it is a card of receiving charity. Or it is a card of having so much you have enough to give when it's in the upright. And with this gift energy, so some of you all really are getting ready to get someone a really nice gift. Others of you all, you're getting ready to receive a lot of assistance. You're going to be in a position to save now. You're going to have so much. What else don't they see coming? Month of December for my group 2, Spirit. What do you have for them? All right. Put this back over here. The Four of Cups. There's going to be something that's going to come in and it's going to look like an opportunity, and you're going to be skeptical about it. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this Four of Cups? The Four of Swords. Okay, so you could actually be feeling overwhelmed. So there may be an opportunity that comes in that otherwise would seem like a good opportunity, but you're just too overwhelmed to take it. You might have to rest and recuperate and then come back to it later to decide if it's something that you really want to do. What else don't they see coming in the month of December, Spirit? That's too many. The Three of Pentacles, collaboration, help. I just heard help when the Three of Pentacles popped out. So there could be something, some kind of assistance that you're going to require, or some kind of teamwork that you're going to get. And specifically when it comes to your finances with the Pentacles here, somebody could end up giving you money, lending you money, or you receiving some type of monetary gift. For others of you, this is about a networking opportunity that's coming in, where you're in a position to collaborate with someone that has already demonstrated great value in whatever it is that you're after. Like, let's say I don't know, like maybe you're doing an event or something and you meet somebody that is a vendor, a food vendor or whatever, and they're willing to offer you competitive prices. And so now you don't have to worry about catering anymore because you're going to have this vendor come to your event or something like that. If this is like schoolwork, like if you guys are in college or something like that, you're going to be in a position to get mentoring or help, some kind of assistance. Maybe you miss a day of class and someone lets you borrow their notes, something like that. Higher power, that is your wisdom of the oracle card. And what's crazy is the number 4 is on here. 4s represent stability in numerology. We got a lot of cards here that talk about your stability, especially this foundation card here. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Oh, that's what we were talking about in the beginning. And then it's so crazy. I set this card right here on top of your chanting card about you meditating and all of that. That is amazing, Spirit. Continue. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life, more wondrous than you could ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Wait a minute. Don't you remember when you got this divine protection card? When I say Spirit is showing out, group 2, I mean just show the hell out. I want to pull y'all another card. I want to do my Angels and Ancestors deck for you all before we leave. And I didn't do this for the other groups, so don't tell nobody, okay? It's just for y'all. There's a couple of things that I didn't do for my first group that I did for y'all. So, like I said, don't be telling nobody. This is our little secret. Unless you chose more than one group, then you probably know. All right. Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. And you guys got the Magician earlier in this reading as well. Look at sis. She's so pretty. Ain't she so pretty, y'all? All right. Give me 1 second. This deck is not numbered like my other decks, so it always takes me a minute to find the page with this one. All right. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect. Wait, why am I reading the wrong card, y'all? So if any of that message just resonated with you all, by all means, I'm on the wrong page. All right, now we're on the right page. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Isn't that what we got from the Magician here when that came out? I said that the Magician card is all about having all the tools that you need. And I was saying that I found it interesting that you got Magic Guardian right here next to the Magician. Magic, with a K, is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The magic guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. That is everything we just said about that magician card when it came out. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive to their path. We were talking about paths this entire reading. Spirit is showing out. And y'all got a bonus message about healing. I don't know what that was about. Y'all can tell me in the comments. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. I feel called to read you guys this extended message, so I'm going to read that to y'all too. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. Okay, group 2, that was your reading. And for some reason, I'm feeling like we went way over. So it's time for me to move on to group 2. All right, my group 3s, you got soak in a bath here with 46 as the number on your card. In numerology, 46 breaks down to the number 10. And 10s break down to the number 1. 1 represents brand new beginnings and divine connection to divine consciousness. All right, so I'm going to read you guys what it says about this card. Baths are an ancient ritual for energetic and bodily cleansing. Gather sacred items like crystals, candles, essential oils, and flowers and sink into the warm water. Imagine the water washing away all that no longer serves you. Connect with the beauty and meaningful objects you've assembled and imagine their illuminating energy and radiance bathing you. Take your time when washing your hair and body, cleansing and pampering yourself like a goddess. Afterward, nourish your skin with natural oils and creams. Brush your hair slowly and softly. Give yourself the breast massage. Fully relax and stay naked for as long as you can, enjoying the feeling of your body. The mantra for this card is, I let the healing waters restore me. Okay, so that was your message, group number 3. We're going to get started here with some signs and synchronicities. Spirit, what signs and synchronicities would you like from my group 3 collective to be aware of for the month of December? What do you have for them? Promotion. Ooh, so some of you all are going to be moving up in life, whether this is at your job or just in your life. There is some kind of accomplishment that you all are accomplishing, I guess, manifesting. So like I said, this is your job. This is getting ready to change your life, how you come to work. If this is about your stability, this is getting ready to take you up a notch. Heart chakra. So some of you all are going to be paying extra attention to how things make you feel and basically listening to your heart more in the month of December. You got rapper here. Some of you all are really good with words. You really have a way with words. I'm actually seeing like a spoken word poet. So some of you all could be poets. Some of you all could be songwriters. Some of you all could be authors. You write books. But there's some kind of manipulation of words, or having the gift of gab, some kind of charismatic energy that you guys are going to embody in the month of December. All right, I'm moving on to my Divine Guidance Oracle deck. Spirit, what do you have for my collective for the month of December? Trying too hard. Now, honestly, I got that somebody else is trying too hard with you. I did. Somebody is trying to get your attention and they're doing too much, or at least that's how you're going to feel about them in the month of December. For others of you all, this could be about something that you're trying to force. Instead, you should just let it flow. You know, say like a relationship. Say this is like a relationship. At the point at which you've got to give this relationship everything you've got until you ain't got no more, this ain't the relationship for you. Or at least not in the way that it's operating right here, right now. You should be able, things should just at some point come naturally. Yes, relationships are work, but not to the point where they take everything that you got, to the point where you don't have anything more to give, not even for yourself. Stupid. Okay, somebody is coming across to you as stupid in the month of December. I don't know who this is, because somebody is also trying too hard in the month of December. And stand your ground. There's also, I'm getting for this stupid card, that there's some kind of situation that you feel like you don't even want to associate with, because you feel like it would make you look a certain type of way. There's this, I don't remember which song it is by Jay-Z, but there's this Jay-Z song where he goes, a wise man told me don't argue with fools, because people from a distance can't tell who is who. And that's what I'm getting with this stupid card. So there could be some kind of situation where you feel like you have to stand your ground, but you don't want to get too heavily involved because you don't even want to be associated with whoever this is or whatever this is. I want to do the evil eye. I want to do my evil eye haters exposed oracle deck just to see, like, what is this? What is this weird energy that just came out? We'll pull a couple of these. What is this weird energy, Spirit, in the month of December for my group 3s? Energy vampire, excessively demanding your attention and emotional support. Now, see, I was getting that energy earlier with the trying too hard card. Like, I mean, how much of myself do I got to give in order for this to be cohesive, to be harmonious? One more. Hate tweets towards you. Petty birds. Tweet. Okay, so somebody could be like leaving mean subliminal messages for you online or on social media. I'm also hearing, and just take this with a grain of salt, take it as it resonates. For some of you all, you're going to think that somebody is leaving subliminal messages for you online. Well, they could be dropping subs to somebody, but it's not you. And you might feel attacked. you may feel attacked, but in reality, that post is not meant for you. Or maybe it's a general post, I don't know, but that's for some of you all. Okay. Overall energy for the month of December for my group 3, Spirit, what do you have for group 3 for the month of December? Obsession. Okay, so somebody could be obsessed with you. Okay, There is somebody that is really just trying too hard. Okay. I don't even think that you feel the same way about them, group 3. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's the thing. I don't think this person, I don't know. I don't think you like this person like that. Emotional storm term. Some of you all, whoever this person is, you could have felt deeply for them at one point in time. And maybe they mishandled you. They mismanaged you. They fumbled you a little bit. And they had you in your emotions. And because of that, because of the fact that they mishandled you, hurt your feelings or whatever, made you cry, whatever, you decided that you don't want to have nothing else to do with them, group 3. It's not even so much as a decision. It's really that you kind of lost interest in them. At the point at which you saw that they were capable of affecting you in that way and not considering you the way you felt that you deserved to be considered, it really made you change your perspective on them, your relationship with them, and genuinely how you feel about them. Like, you don't even feel the same way about them anymore. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. Okay, so this person could have lied to you about something or was dishonest with you about something, hid something from you. I'm also getting that this person spies on you too. It's something about the way this lady, I know it doesn't say that here. Okay, that's what I'm channeling. There's something about this picture that's just giving me this person riding by your house or something, or coming to your job pretending like they really need milk and eggs when they don't, just so that they can watch you from the register across the aisle. I don't know. I don't know. But this person, they're going on your social media or something. I don't know. But I'm seeing somebody watching you and you not even really aware that they're keeping tabs on you. But I'm also getting, like I said, that this person could have lied to you, could have betrayed your trust, bitterness. And honestly, I'm getting this bitterness energy off of them. You might be disappointed in this person, yes, but I feel like this person is the one that's harboring resentment, not you. Group 3. I'm not saying that you're not upset with them. I'm not saying you're not disappointed in them or angry at them. But when it comes to like who's got the most resentment, they take the cake. They're the ones holding on to something here. Okay, only you. Now, whoever this is somebody that you had a very deep connection with. They could still feel like you are the only person for them. Deep down, you might still feel like they're the only person for you too. It's just that maybe you don't feel like, I don't know, you all did, whoever this is a deep connection that you had with someone, whether it's a friend or a lover. You had a deep bond with somebody. And now, even though things are not necessarily in a good place with you and this person still feels attached to you. They still crave you. They're still devoted to you. And I think, honestly, the energy I'm picking up, I feel like deep down you do too. You got escaping here. You just not in a place to actually receive them. You got escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. So in the month of December, regardless of how you feel about this person, I'm seeing you pushing them away and escaping. I'm also hearing that some of you all are avoiding this person because you know you have deep emotion for them and you feel like you have to think with your head and not your heart with this person. That if you allow yourself to get your emotions involved, it's just going to put you in a bad space. One more. Chemistry. Okay, so honestly, when I first pulled this card, the energy that I got is that somebody else is going to come in that's going to spark you again. You're going to be passionate about somebody else, and you're going to have very good chemistry with this new person. It's gonna remind you of the chemistry that you have with this other person, though. Not gonna lie to you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do. Where did that deck go? It's all the way over here. I want to do my. You're the only group 3, that had an extensive love message. So we're gonna dig a little deeper here with this romantic, whatever this is. Let's see what other messages come out regarding your love life in the month of December. Spirit, what do you have for my group 3 collective? Ghosted. Yeah, there's somebody that you are walking away from. Some of you all are really going to block this person. They're not ever going to be able to get in touch with you again until you decide you're going to unblock them. Responsible. Some of you all feel like whoever this is that you're pushing away, you feel like this person doesn't even like love you for you or something like that. They love you for what you can provide them, or maybe the stability, or I don't know. Like, I don't know. But you got this responsible card. I've got a good head on my shoulders. You can count on me. It's like you're reliable or something. It's not that they don't love you. It's just that that's one of the things that they love about you. But you're taking it as almost like feeling used or something. Maybe you're more reliable than they are. And so you feel like, yeah, you can count on me, but I can't count on you the way you can count on me. And I feel some type of way about that. Arguments. Oh my goodness. This is somebody that you argue with a lot. Sorry, group 3. I don't know why the new person ain't coming in. Maybe they'll come in the next couple of cards. Because this other person, they are so obsessed with you. Their energy is all over this reading. Balance. I love how well we complement each other and balance each other out. They don't feel like you feel. They don't feel like they don't offer what you... That message, this is what I'm getting. That message I just gave you about how you feel like they can count on you, but you can't count on them in the same way that you can count on they can count on you. They don't feel like that. They feel like y'all are the dream team. Like, we're like a smooth running ship. Or, I don't know, like if this is like your baby mama or your baby daddy or whatever, they're feeling like, I picked little JoJo up from the daycare till she get off work, or till he get off work. When she come back, dinner is already ready. So she don't even got to worry about that. All she got to do is put JoJo in the bath. All he got to do is put JoJo in the bath. You know what I'm saying? I make her life easy. I make his life easy. She make my life better. I don't see what the problem is. But the problem is that you don't really see value in the things that this person has to offer. However it is they see themselves bringing, what they bring to the table as being valuable, they think it's worth $1 million, and you think it's worth about the 2 nickels that they got in their pocket to rub together. Maybe you are the custodial parent, right? The primary parent, and this other, like, let's just say this is like a baby mama, baby daddy situation, right? You're the primary parent. The child primarily stays with you. And yes, they do help you with tasks and stuff like that, but you can't even remember the last time they gave you child support or any kind of money to help you pay your bills in this house that you house your child in, with all this heat and good electricity and blah, blah, blah. You can't even remember the last time they gave you some money. And if they did give you some money, they probably asked you for a loan right afterwards or something like that. There's some kind of weird energy here where in their mind, they have like these visions of grandeur of themselves. They're putting themselves on this pedestal right next to you, when in reality, they're a few pegs beneath you. And I'm not trying to comfort them in the sense of general self-worth. I'm talking about in the sense of what they have to offer this dynamic. You're just far more invested because you have more to lose, because you have more to offer. Crush. Okay. The new person finally came in. Okay. You know what I'm thinking though, guys? I'm thinking this person is getting ready to come in. They're going to be kind of temporary, or maybe it's just going to be really new. Maybe you're not going to be that excited about them. But at the very least, this person will be a distraction from whatever is going on in this difficult relationship that you got going on with this other person. All right, let's do some tarot. Let's wrap it on up. Yeah, this stand your ground. So, you know what? And then Spirit brought me back to this. For some of you all, this person, if this is this person making subliminal messages and stuff, trying to get to you, this could be this person that we're talking about. So for some of you all, they are talking about you. Okay? This, you know, take it as it resonates. But for some of you all, they are. They're frustrated with you. They're posting little relationship videos that bash women and stuff, or bash men, because they're like, I'm giving group 3 everything and they throwing it back in my face, blah, blah, blah. All right, Spirit, why is stupid here? Why is stupid here? Queen of Wands. Okay, you don't want to look. This is about your appearance, okay? Some of you all really care about your reputation and just how you appear to the world. And this situation, you feel like it makes you look bad. Whatever this is. If this person is constantly cheating on you, then you feel like these hoes is out here laughing at you because your man is steady trying to get this girl number, that girl number, and you don't know. On the low. If this is, you know, it could be a bunch of things. Maybe this person starts arguments with you in front of the neighbors or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Kick you out the car in the middle of the street, and y'all was on your way to work. Y'all was about a block away from the job, so all your coworkers on their way in the door just saw that happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I don't know, but whatever's going on with this person, you feel like you look stupid to other people for dealing with this person. And so you're trying to maintain a level of dignity at this point. Why is stand your ground here? Temperance. Yeah. This is about you trying to find peace and harmony within your own life. And so you're fighting for your own peace and harmony. Why is trying too hard? I just heard it's you shouldn't have to try this hard to fight for peace and harmony. Whatever's getting in the way of this, you just need to get rid of it, which is probably why you got avoiding, blocking, and pushing away, because it's just like, bruh, I shouldn't have to work this hard just to live a peaceful life. It almost like makes it null and void. If I got to work this hard, if it's got to be this stressful to get peace, I don't think this is how peace is supposed to feel. Why is trying too hard here, Spirit? Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough. This is communicate. Okay, so somebody... Okay, wait. This is the message I just got, and I don't mean to laugh, but when it came in, I genuinely found it funny. Some of you all really are going to block this person, and they're going to have a very hard time trying to get in touch with you with the trying too hard card. They're going to feel like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe he blocked me. I can't believe she blocked me. I can't believe I got to go through all of these crazy measures just to get in touch with group 3. Why else is trying too hard here, Spirit? What do you have for my group 3 collective? The Tower card in reverse. Yeah, they don't want this to end. And with the trying too hard, it's almost giving like, You're trying to fight the inevitable. That's like trying to stop it from raining on your house. You know how hard you could have a humongous plastic sheet, and I guarantee you a drop of rain will still end up getting on your house. Good luck. That's this person. They're trying to fight the inevitable. If it's going to rain, ma'am, if it's going to rain, sir, it's going to rain. And there's nothing you can do about it to stop it, especially when it's the Tower. The Tower is inevitable. Okay. Why is obscurity here? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why else is obscurity here? The Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let me get more clarity because I don't want to say that until I see something. Hold on. The Hierophant. Woo. Okay, so this person wants to come out of hiding. So they've been in the bushes. They have been. There's also some kind of, okay, it's a few messages I'm getting off of this. There's been some kind of secrets that they've been holding that they want to come clean to you about. They're tired of trying to keep up a facade here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So first and foremost, there's something that they want to come clean about. Second, with the Four of Swords in reversed, we got, this is them coming out of solitude. So once again, like I said, this is them coming out. They don't want to be in obscurity anymore. They want to be honest and upfront, and they want to try to rejoin you here. And they're thinking that when they do this, that it'll make you want to be in a partnership with them again with the Hierophant. The Hierophant card is about marriage. Okay, so this is about them coming out of being honest with you and coming clean to you and hoping in the hopes that this will now initiate the process of a higher level of commitment. So if you are broken up from this person, this is about reconciling. If this is somebody that you were like in a situationship that you just kind of lost hope on, I don't know. This is about you going from being unofficial to official. This is what they desire anyway. Let's see. Who is this new person that my group 3 will have chemistry with in the month of December? How will they know who this person is, Spirit? Why is chemistry here? Okay, you got the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's going to be well off. They're going to be very stable. And they will offer you a stable commitment is what I'm hearing. Or, like, let's say this is a very brand new relationship. Maybe it won't be the sense of commitment, but there's just a sense of sturdiness about this person. Reliability about this person. Remember how we were talking about how this other person feels like you're so reliable, but you don't feel like that about them. This is somebody that's going to like match your fly when it comes to that. And the Justice card, yeah, you're going to feel like, oh, this is what I've been waiting on this whole time. Somebody just like this. This is somebody that is really, the scales are even. When I give, they give. And they don't give because I gave. They just naturally give at the same frequency and with the same quality and to the same quantity that I give. That's just naturally how they do. They're not trying to tit for tat me. They're not trying to keep up with me. They naturally just match me. This is for my smokers out there. You know how you be like, you want to match? Right? I'm not coming in with no half smoking piece. I'm coming in there. I ain't even broke it down yet. You know what I'm saying? We got the same, I'm finna match you for real. This finna be an equal smoking situation here. That's what I'm getting. That's the image that I saw for this card. I know that's silly. Some of you all might smoke. You know what I'm saying? This person might want to smoke with you a lot. I don't know why I saw that. I'm just saying. All right. What don't they see coming in the month of December? What don't my group threes see coming in the month of December? The Ten of Wands. What don't my group threes see coming in the month of December? Five of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so this person might come in wanting to do the work. They might actually surprise you. They might actually have made a little bit of progress with themselves and their lives, blah, blah, blah. It might change how you look at them, honestly, but you're still going to want to put them to the wayside. I don't know. Some of you all really have just given up faith on this person with the Five of Pentacles here, but the Five of Pentacles does represent temporary misfortune, being out in the cold temporarily. So this person might come in wanting to do the work, and you could still not want to hear nothing they got to say, but with it being the Five of Pentacles and not like the Ten of Swords or something like that, you guys might actually over time decide to let them back in. It just won't be in the month of December. I don't see it for December. The Seven of Pentacles. What are they going to be building on in the month of December with the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords? Oh, okay. So this is about you establishing boundaries. Okay. Some of you all lack faith in your ability to stand your ground here. That's why they came out earlier. Some of you all lack faith in yourself when it comes to you standing your ground. Some of you all feel like you're weak or something like that, or you fall for the okie doke. I don't know what this is. I don't really know how to say what it is that I'm seeing, but maybe it's not with everybody. Maybe it's just with this specific person, or maybe you do notice this trend in your life where you tend to lack the strength to really stand your ground and really believe in yourself and have faith in yourself and validate your own feelings. You might look for outside validation all of the time. And so this person, with them constantly pushing your boundaries, constantly like this, some of you all could really feel like it takes hard work. It takes hard work in order for you to establish these boundaries here with the Ten of Wands. Some of you all are not going to let this person in simply because you feel like they don't respect your boundaries. Not because they're not changing, not because they're not doing everything that you ask of them, simply because you don't like how they coming. Just for that and that alone. And you feel like you need to take this time out to really learn how to stand in your own power. A lot of you all are feeling like, if not now, then when? If not now, then never. I don't give a hell if this man or this woman is doing everything that I asked them to do back when we was together. Right now, we're not together. And I still don't too much like how they coming. Yeah, you doing what I asked you to do 2 years ago, but you're still not respecting my boundaries that I set last week. Okay? So for that alone, stop calling my phone. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. All right, advice for my group threes. What do you have for them, Spirit? The Knight of Swords. What other advice do you have for my group threes, Spirit? The Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. There is something about... The Nine of Pentacles represents abundance and luxury, but you know what it also represents? Independence. There is something about your independence that Spirit wants you to learn about yourself. The Knight of Swords is a card of, a knight rather, of research. This is the night you have to like think of the tarot as like building up to a point of completion, right? The knight is a notch above the page, but still beneath the king, right? So here with the Knight of Swords, this knight is the curious knight. This is the knight that runs experiments, tests experiments, adds variables and removes them to see what kind of outcomes are going to come out in the next end result, right? This is the knight that does all the research that's necessary to know about a thing that he claims he's passionate about. If he's still a novice, like think of it like this, like say this knight said to himself, I want to be the best swordsman, because he's a knight of swords, right? I want to be the best swordsman. That means he's not just practicing with his sword. He's also watching other people use their swords. And he's also out searching, looking for the best swordsman so that he can learn techniques and skills from this swordsman. Spirit is saying here, with this being in the position of your advice, and it's the Knight of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. The Pentacles represent independence. There is something about your own independence that has not been discovered by you yet. You are still a novice at learning yourself. And it's not a bad thing. Because let's say you spent your whole life alone, so you know everything there is to know about independence, but you don't know nothing. You know jack squat about collaboration and partnership and unity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own things that they have at their own points, at their own milestones to reach. And after you reach this milestone, there will be other milestones to reach. It just so happens that right now in the month of December, the milestone that you are approaching is the one of learning about your own independence and learning about your own abundance within your independence. Some of you all don't feel abundant unless you have outside influences. Maybe you feel like, for some of you are like, let's say this is for my divine feminines out there. Maybe I have a lot of feminines watching this, or you don't have to be a feminine. I just understand that in this world, we have these gender assignments, right? And a lot of women, they find themselves in positions of receiving but not doing. So like, let's say you had a baby with a man and he promised to take care of you, and that was amazing. But at some point you started wanting something for yourself, or you started losing faith in the relationship. And now, in order for me to have my independence, I cannot depend on this man to provide for me and my child anymore. Because in order for me to be able to get what I need from this man financially, I also have to be in a relationship with him, and I don't want that. You could be a masculine as well listening to this reading. And just, switch the scenario. For some of you all, this is about leaving home. Maybe mom and dad do everything for you, and that's great. Some of us have never experienced that. That's wonderful. But now you're at this space in your life where you need to not just prove to the world, but moreover prove to yourself that I don't need mom and dad to do stuff for me. It's nice that they do it. I'm glad that they do it. But I want to know that I can do it for myself, because it would make me feel more safe and secure in my own energy. And then maybe I would start learning how to validate my own thoughts and my own feelings if I felt secure and safe in my own energy without the outside influences of everyone else. Imagine, like, let's say you don't have a car, but your mom lets you use her car, right? Now you don't feel comfortable just saying whatever you feel like you need to say or standing up for yourself the way you need to stand up for yourself because you live in her house or you're driving her car and you don't know how she'll react to you standing your ground. So now you don't feel safe standing your ground. You're putting up a bullshit. You're taking things from people that you shouldn't have to take because you're depending on them to some capacity. So this is like diminishing you, whereas you feel like you're in a space in your life where you're tired of shrinking, you're ready to grow. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Something to that capacity. All right, well, I'm gonna pull one more for the advice because I went real hard on that one little message. The Three of Swords. There's some kind of removal. The Three of Swords is not just a card of heartbreak. The Three of Swords is also a card of absence or removal. And there's some kind of situation that you need to remove yourself from. And that's now coming up in your advice. At first, it was in your energy as something that you wanted to do, something that you were going to do. Spirit is now affirming it. Spirit is now validating your feelings, your thoughts, and your actions. And saying, yes, you need to remove yourself from whatever this is. Okay, next. Let's do a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Spirit, what Wisdom Oracles do you have for my group 3 for the month of December? Blessed. For some reason, I feel like I feel called to give you all the protection message off of here. You got the number 22. 22 breaks down to the number 4 in numerology, and 4 represents stability. Something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is unforeseen. That is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. So protection. Humility is called for now as grace, as an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom. And what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. I want to read the overall message for you all as well. I don't know why I'm called to do that and why I did it in that order. But there are moments in life, out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. The Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. So some of you all could be going through a difficult situation, and just as you're pushing yourself to move out of that space, Spirit comes and rescues you here. I want to pull one of these for you. You know what? I actually just heard something else. The Starseed Oracle. I was going to do one deck and then I heard, no, this deck. So I'm going to pull it. This is my Starseed Oracle deck. Oh, what a pretty card. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yeah, some of you all could be going through a difficult situation. Let me find the Inner Earth card message. Earth is believed to be the hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryavarta, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mention caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive. Surprising outcomes to your problems and situations. Resolutions that are in the best interests of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck, you have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see the whole new worlds of solution are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. So this is about getting grounded with your inner earth, with your intuition, and letting spirit guide you. Some of you all are definitely going through a difficult time, or there is something that you feel like is outside of your control, something that you feel like you need. And spirit is telling you that there is a solution for you. You're just not going to find it in the ways that you normally go about solving your problems. You're going to have to open your mind, open your heart, and start listening to your intuition in order to find your way to your true north. Because, hey, maybe your poles have switched. You know what I'm saying? Maybe north is now west. Maybe your north is now west. Maybe instead of traveling north, this time you go west. Maybe you go south. Maybe you go east. Maybe you go northwest. Who knows? But there's something that you got to do a little differently than you're used to doing. Than the way you're used to doing it. Okay, so that was your reading, group 3. And I hope that helped. And I will see you guys on the next one.